Everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to address the market. Things are looking like we're about to take another plunge downwards, all right? So in today's video, we're going to address the NASDAQ, the SPY, and I'm going to tell y'all some levels that y'all should be keeping on watch that we might hit on the way down, right? And I'm also going to be doing some updates on some stocks that I've mentioned previously. Now, before we begin, do not forget to annihilate the like button on your way in here, all right? And also don't forget to click on that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. So let's get right into it. Right off the bat. I told y'all in the last video, it was kind of a warning. I gave you a warning. Watch out for the resistance at 3900 with the SPY. All right, it was kind of obvious because of the way the trends are going. Right, it looks like it wants to form. It looked like it was looking to form a bull flag, right? And it is still a bull flag until it gives out. It's either gonna give out or it's going to break out. I'm a little bit more bearish, and I think that this is actually not going to play out in favor of the longs. So, in regards to the SPY, like we may open up a little bit higher tomorrow. Like let's say we open up at 38.55, right? And then it chills there for a little bit, and then we take another plunge downwards. So the rejection at 3900 was clean. It happened, I think, was at like 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock. Actually, no, that was the morning. So the SPY rejected in the morning, and then it fell off even harder as the market opened. It was the NASDAQ that actually went up a little bit higher and then started to slow down and then fell. All right, so with the SPY, obviously the first level to watch being like over here in the middle is, I don't know how long it's going to stay in the middle. Hopefully it doesn't stay in the middle for too long, right? But I think the first level is right here. We're going to drop here to 3,700 and like 17 and 15. All right, or I think we're going to get there. And then over there, it may try to bounce, but it's going to be weak. And then when that happens, it's going to be like another scenario of one of these, right? You see how we have this bull flag right here? We had another one back here, and it looked like it wanted to do something crazy, right? Some people were very optimistic with the way this was looking, and then it just could not hold right there. This is when ish hit the fan and everything just went all the way down. All right, so I think that we may experience something similar with the SPY. All right, now let's look at the NASDAQ. I'm gonna give you another perspective because the NASDAQ structure is slightly different. That's why I'm leaning, but it's slightly different and it's cleaner to the downside, which is why I'm leaning more bearish. So we have this thing right there, right? It's right there. Y'all see it. It's right there. It's been cooking for a while. I told y'all we'll be cooking. It needs more time to go sideways, and right now it's doing just that. It's behaving so well, so well, right? We got the rejection at it didn't quite get to 12,200 like I told y'all in the morning. It got to, I think that was like $15 off. Yeah, from that price. And then at noon, everything just started to fall. But right now, again, how long is it going to keep cooking? I don't think it's going to keep cooking for long. I think we're gonna drop. First level is right here, right? And then we go down. Like we go real low. I think it's gonna go real low. So watch that. Again, I'm just making these videos to make your to allow y'all to be more prepared, just giving y'all my thoughts on what may happen within the next few days. And so far, I mean, throughout the past few weeks, I've been very accurate on the exact price that we've been hitting, right? Along the twists and the turns. And I think that is going to perform really, really well. And this is gonna be a really good trade. All right. So watch the NASDAQ for a drop to the bottom line. 11,700. And then in another video, we will address the situation. Now, let's do some updates. This morning, well, actually not this morning, last night, I released a video of the top 3 stocks. Now, the good news is it paid really, really well. But the bad news is it didn't open up at the exact price. Everything just gapped up. So there wasn't really much opportunity to make some money if you didn't get in when like everything was shown. Let's do a recap on F. All right, so we got F right here, and I told y'all to watch this one for a jump all the way up to $12.50, right? So the majority of the move was made right over here. Like the bulk of the money was made right here. This was the time. Today was pretty much a time to collect money off the table, right? And this is the appropriate entry for F right here. Again, this right there at around like midday at 12:30 p.m. That is the right time. Instead of taking F, we actually took a trade on PayPal. Like we saw there was a lot of choices to make, and all of them were clean, right? So I just lined them up here. Some people may have bought Ford, right? But I chose PayPal. Again, the majority of stocks paid off. And what happened with PayPal, let's go back to Think or Swim. I guess this is a little bit of a trade recap. So what happened with PayPal, like we started getting in at noon, like right when I started posting these photos, right at like 72.50. And then I ended up selling my contracts a little bit like in the morning, definitely in the first 30 minutes. I started selling right here at around like I sold some at 8:36, which was right when it hit right when it was hovering at like $76. And then I was just waiting to see what it would do next. And then at 9 o'clock, I was completely out of all of my calls because I saw that thing kind of like rolling over right here. And I didn't like that, right? So I just decided to take all of my money off the table. Ultimately, I missed the top by 50 cents, which is fine. Like those contracts didn't move that much, right? But the thing that we wanted to avoid was this massive downtrend right here, right? So where is PayPal going to go? Again, I'm bearish on the market. I think we're going to fall, and I think this is not going to play out completely. That's why I got out, right? I think this is going to go all the way down to like 72 bucks. Like it may retest 74, 70, $75 actually, and then continue lower. That's my thoughts on PayPal. And in regards to Ford, I think Ford is probably going to retest $11.60. I'm really not bullish on like a lot of stocks. I'm not bullish at all. Especially when the NASDAQ is continuously cooking. Now, let's do an update on one main semiconductor stock, which I've shared with y'all last week. Hopefully, y'all made some good money on there, right? It was performing really well. And I told y'all to watch TSM after earnings for a giant move all the way up to $87. I was off by like 50 cents on this one again. Like I was off by 50 cents. It went to 86.50. It never got to $87. So the time to get out and to collect all of your money, hopefully you did, was right here. Right? This is when you get out, you exit, and you're not greedy, and you're happy with your gains. And then you can short later if you want, or you can just chill and wait for like something else. But this right here was the main move, and hopefully y'all were able to make some money on that play. Now, where is it going to go next? Again, I'm very bearish on the market, and this is not looking good. I think we plunge. I think $80 is next, very very soon. Um, that's my honest thoughts on it. And the last one, that I wanted to share with all of you is QCOM. I told y'all to watch this one for a move up to 150, and out the gates it was looking really weak. So like it jumped up, which was great. Again, it jumped up. So the money that was supposed to be made was right here, and then we collect right there before things starts falling down, just like TSM, right? So that's pretty much an update on all of the stocks, right? And that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, helps the channel a lot and allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel and you haven't done so already, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on future uploads. If you'd like to be part of a private Discord community where you can get all of this information, everything that I see in real time as I see them, you can find that as the first link in the description of the video below. If you haven't found me, if you haven't added me on social media yet, you can find me at NGumah and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if all of this is brand new to you, if you're interested in getting started in the stock market, there's some very basic step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get set up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get some free stocks signing up with Webull using the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is NGumah with PATTERNOLOGY LAB, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video.